Welcome back, my warriors, to another episode of World of Tanks. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you a few of my personal mission runs. I've been having a decent time at them. I won't say I've been having a great time. Light tanks I've been doing okay on. I'm now on lane artillery fire, which is a platoon mission. Medium tanks I have completed. I'm just can't decide on which tank or even which nationality to put my female crew member on yet. I just can't make up my mind yet. I just don't know. Heavy tanks. I've gotten to HT-15. Damage caused, received, blocked by armor. Must total at least 8,000 hit points and win the battle for the secondary. That one's going to be difficult. But I've got the KV-4. My plan is for the KV-4. I've been doing moderate. I've gotten halfway there a couple of times. But just not quite there yet. TD-15 costs at least 4,000 damage. For that one, I've been using the T-28. And yes, these are the highest tanks I have. I do not have a tier 9 as of yet, but I'm working on it. Getting close. Plan is for the E-75. Almost. Trying. The next one, SPG. Artillery battery. As a battle part of... Let me try that again. Squirrel had my tongue. Join a battle as part of a platoon of SPGs. For crying out loud. And as a platoon, cause at least 20% of the total damage caused to the enemy vehicle. And win! And then secondary is all platoon members must survive. But because it's only 13 and not 15, I don't need the secondary. The secondary only really counts on the last one, if you want to bypass one of them. Okay, I managed to befumble my way through that. So in these next couple of episodes, also to mention, the new garage, World of Tanks, has their 4-year anniversary. Here is their anniversary garage. Not a bad looking garage. Nice and open out in the area, and you've got your center stage back there. So, anyway, enough distractions. I do that too easy, I know. Squirrel. Following up will be a few runs of my missions, and one or two of them are actually just really, really amazing. It's one mission in particular I will point out so you can look ahead of it was... Yes, this one. SPG 11, almost said 12. SPG 11, area of effect. Caused damage to 2 enemy vehicles with a single shot. Secondaries win the battle. I didn't win the battle, but I did get it. I will not spoil it and tell you what I got the artillery in. I've been mostly running the M12 for those arty runs. It's not what I completed that mission in. I will show you, and it's just wow. It's one of those I was not expecting it. Because, well, okay, I'll shut up and I'll make sure that one's next so that you all can just wow. Anyway, let's take a look, shall we?
Auf geht's!
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to laugh, because I accomplished my damage 2 tanks with an artillery with the grill. Now, I know it's not that surprising. You're running against a whole bunch of low-tier tanks that can be easily damaged. I mean, look what we've got. We've got the KV-85, the M6, an A43, an M4A3E2, a VK3001, Dickermax Hellcat, M44, Churchill, T1, T14, a Wolverine, an M41, an M40, and a Lux, all on the enemy team. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, I thought I was at least in a decent spot. Well, not when the enemy artillery has anything to say, but just wait. So, yeah. I know a lot of people don't like artillery because it's boring, it's ridiculous, it's artillery, and just ignore that man in the Excelsior because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But here, there you go. Don't ask me how or why, but I managed to damage the duck and that, I believe it was the VK, and I get counter-artied. I don't know how or why, but it gave it to me. But I'm thankful. That was just wow. And so, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this mission, with the rest of this run. Long story short, we lost. On to the next video. And so, in this one, this is Light Tank 8. And that one would be behind enemy lines, capture the enemy base in a light tank. I've tried doing this thinking lower tiers would be better. I've tried running it in the British tier 4. I've tried running it in the American tier 5. And that necessarily didn't go over too well because you don't, one, have the hit points to it. The secondary, I believe, was don't get hit while capping. And so I decided to try in the AMX 1375. And so, you know, just with time, give it some time, you'll complete it eventually. You just gotta stay on top of it, and you've got to be ready to jump on cap when the situation calls for it. You can't just YOLO to the enemy cap, sit on the enemy cap, and sit there and let yourself get killed. I mean, that's not going to do your team any good if you end up getting yourself killed in the process of capping while enemy tanks are at full strength. So, just play the game. Be a normal light tank. Do your job. And then when the situation arises, jump on cap. And completely acting like a pathetic, whiny, sniveling little Ferengi when the process is completely not out of the question because I end up doing that. So I will fast forward. Whoops, that's not fast forward. That's out. So finding the right button to fast forward because I know we don't want to all sit here all day. Okay, back to normal. I spot the Arties. Now, yay! I'm a light tank. I'm on cap. I'm trying my best not to be hit. I'm spotting the enemy artillery for our team. And here, any second, there's one heavy tank left. I Ferengi out. Cue Ferengi. Okay, there's me saying cap it. And here comes my explanation for why. Trying to get people to help me. And there I go, Ferengiing out. Fortunately enough, we've got myself, the T-54 lightweight on cap. So both of us are probably on this mission. And the FCM is on his way. The WoT PZ4 is on his way to cap. And we get so lucky here at the end. Because there's the M103. I managed to bounce one off of him at the end, but we got it. And now for this one, I bring you the medium tank 14 mission, which is kill an enemy heavy tank one tier higher than yourself. That's a little difficult to do when you do the higher tiers. I'm running my AMX CDC, and look at the lineup. I need to kill a tier 9 or tier 10 heavy tank in a tank that has less than an inch of armor. This tank, in its thickest spot, has 30 millimeters of armor. I am a pinata compared to everybody else. I am paper mache. The TOG has more armor than this thing, but I'm faster. I'm also more maneuverable, and I can climb hills like a mountain goat. So what's my plan? Stay in the back and steal kill. That's the plan. So with this run, I don't do too terribly bad. Obviously, I'm showing you this run, so spoiler alert, I get the kill. Oh! I just can't make up my mind where I want to go right now. Let's see, as a tier 8 medium tank, the T-57 Heavy and I believe the FV-215B are the only two heavies that I can get, because everyone else up there is either medium tank, because the Patton is medium, the T-62 is a medium I believe, the T-110E4 I believe is either heavy or a tank destroyer. Yes, I know, I need to learn my tanks, don't I? I don't worry about learning them, I just worry about where I can shoot them best. And then if I get the tank, then I worry about learning them. Oh, that's the wrong way to go about it? Well, why didn't you guys tell me this earlier? Jeez Louise. A lot of help y'all are. Okay, there's 4... Yeah, I use auto aim, which does not always help. Anyway, my aim wasn't much better when I wasn't. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit, because I don't want this video to be too terribly long. I'm trying to show you guys a whole bunch, and it's turning into probably an hour-long segment. No, we don't want to waste our lives watching you. Okay, there's the KV-4. And I don't want him looking at me. Now, the KV-4 is a tier 8, so I'm not going to complete my mission with this guy. But I get the kill anyway. Now there is the T-30 down there, which can be very dangerous. Okay, I was right. The FV-215B is a heavy tank. There's the T-57. Okay, we got 2 heavy tanks down there, and both of them are higher tiers. I'm sitting right now, shaking in my boots, going, come on, let me kill still, don't kill me. That T-54 keeps getting in my way, and I'm going, no! And I lost that one. So I'm getting a little bit more anxious, a little bit more nervous, and a little bit more, come on! So I'm pushing in on that FV-215B, and I am getting a little upset with most of my team here, so I'm getting very anxious. Come on! Yes, son, we got it! Oh! The only way you can probably complete that mission is by engaging one-on-one and making sure you can take them on, or do like I did and steal the kill. Anyway, don't remember if there's much left of this mission or battle. Don't know what to call them anymore. They all run together. But on to the next video. Now, this one I will play all the way through for you. This is Medium Tank 15, and I completed this with honors. Medium Tank 15 is kill 2 tank destroyers, and the secondary is survive the battle. I completed it, and oh my god, was this a run. I will show you the highlights here in a little bit once we get going. But needless to say, I will tell you, things get a little dicey. But boy, are they fun. This Cromwell is... Whoop, hello. Sorry, Pam. This Cromwell is one tank I'm never going to sell. This tank is just too much fun. This tank is equivalent to a Klingon bird of prey. They're very swift, very agile, very strong. They can do... First kill. They can do massive amounts of damage with that rapid reload of theirs. It's a needle gun. Of course, they can do a lot of damage. And over time, they're not an alpha shot like the Russians, but they're a sit back and snipe for most of the... Hello, that went over my head. Ooh, tank destroyer! And this is one of the guys that I am really... Oh, prepare to duck. No, duck. I tracked the Nashorn. And I'm like, come on, reload. Ooh, I just missed. Okay, again, I need 2 tank destroyers. I've got plenty of opportunities up there. There are 5 tank destroyers on this team right now. Ow! There is 1. Flat Panzer out! Here is where it gets hairy. I completely squirrel out in tunnel vision on that Nashorn. I want that mission. I completely bypass the Cromwell. I bypass the Artie. I bypass the T-34, who don't even know where he's looking at. Managed to get a lucky shot on this Nashorn and track him. I got the mission! Okay. Now I just gotta survive. Ow! Fire. T-34 got a good hit on me. And thanks to that T-34, he knocked the Artie off and himself. Now I'm engaging the Cromwell. I missed that Cromwell. Notice that shot. Missed the Cromwell. Aiming for the Cromwell. Missed the Cromwell. Hit the T-34. Managed to take... Just look at this. In a matter of less than a minute, I'm already at 4 kills. And unfortunately, because of the Cromwell, the way it's set up with that tail on the back, the exhaust, you can't shoot over your own rear deck. Managed to take out the Cromwell. I'm sitting on 5 kills. I really don't want to engage that Sherman because look at my health. 218 health left. So I'm beat feet out of there. I am gone. I do not want to get shot at again because my secondary is to survive the battle. Not necessarily win the battle, survive. That means, hello, Rock. Yes, I was talking in chat, that's why I was not turning. What the F was that? That's what I want to know. I went in there versus 5 tanks, technically 4 tanks in that small area. Just non-stop shooting, going, evading, running, hitting, getting hit. Managed to do it. I'm thinking on. My friend's telling me, don't get killed. You have to survive. Obviously, tracking myself is counterproductive to that. But I see a friendly tank. My Klingon honor tells me, don't let this man die alone. He's got an AT-8 over there that he's facing. And he has the Hetzer over here as well. There's the Hetzer. The Hetzer could have had me, but he's focused on that JGPZ, so I take advantage of that. Unfortunately, I shoot over his head. Hetzer tracks the JG, but I manage to help take out that Hetzer. 6 kills now. AT-8 going after the JG. 7 kills, ladies and gentlemen. MT-15 complete. Kill 2 tank destroyers. Well, there's 3 and 4. So, I got the Nashorn. And I got the Hetzer. I got the AT-8. And all of a sudden my mind goes blank. I can't remember what oh, it might have been... Was it the Stug? No, I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I got it. I got it. Alright, now this one is HT-10. Cause at least 1,000 damage to enemies that appear in your view range and destroy 2 enemy vehicles. That's not hard. Just run missions. The next couple ones, HT-10, HT-11, and HT-12 are pretty much just do your thing as heavy tanks. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. I will show you just, you know, overlay of, that might be a little too fast, of what happened. So this one, HT-10, cause at least 1,000 damage and destroy 2 enemy vehicles. It's simple. Just cause 1,000 damage, Russian tanks. You got the Alpha to do it. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys really don't want to let you do that, especially those T-29s that are hull down. But managed to pop up a few on him. I need to get 2 kills. Haven't gotten any yet. And that Comet has really been annoying me this whole mission by getting a few of my friends. So, no, that wasn't my first kill. I need 2 kills. There's my first kill. And the 85 gets out of my sight before I am able to reload in time. But the T-29s are trying to engage me. I've already taken 1 out. Okay, there's my 2 kills. And easily enough, with 2 heavy tanks, did the 1,000 damage. So now it's just sit and wait and pop. That's that one. This one is Heavy Tank 11. At the end of the battle, cause at least 1,000 damage. Do not have any damaged crew members or modules. And secondaries destroy 2 enemies. The damaged modules or crew members, that one can be easily done by quote-unquote cheating, if you will. Just load up a repair kit and med kits. Squirrel got my tongue again. But repair kit and med kits, easy. Go throughout the battle. Do your normal thing. It's a heavy tank. If you really get a lot of damage, load up the premium repair kits and med kits. That way it repairs all your tank and all of your crew members at the same time. But you've got to be careful with that one too. One, it's expensive, and if you're running it multiple times over, it can cost you money if you're not that great of a player and you're constantly using them. Or if you are cautious, very overly cautious as a heavy tank, one, you're destroying your use as a heavy tank by not being in the front lines where you should probably belong with a lot of these things. There's a problem. Okay, irony. I don't need the heavy ram kill anymore, but there's a super. Oh, that tickled. Anyway, yeah, going on with what I'm trying to say before I get distracted by too many squirrels. Just go about your day, and at the end of the match, hit all your repairs. Done. But in this one, I don't think I do take any damage. I play a little cautiously, probably a little more cautiously than I should have, but that's just what I am. I'm not going to fight against myself in order to complete these. That gets me killed way too much. But the nice thing with the IS, okay, there's the damage. Well, I'm not exactly sure. The tracks I don't believe counts, but I repair them anyway. They were just damaged, is all they were. They weren't destroyed, so I didn't really need to repair them, but I did anyway. And we move up here. Now we have this side of the map going on. I just got hit by a tank destroyer. Do note, 63 health, and I'm still engaging. Now I'm at a point where I really need to worry about the enemy. Like that. But I'm still pushing on. I'm not really worrying about the missions at this point because I'm not thinking about them anymore. I'm just going about my day, pretty much. And I died. But I do want to note that just because I died with no modules damaged, and I died with no crew damaged. So that gives me the mission. I did the damage. I got the reward. No crew knocked out, no modules knocked out, and damage dealt. Just because I died in the battle. My health pool is what died. Not my crew, not my modules. Again, just go about your day. Eventually, you'll get it. 90% of these missions, you will get them just by running normally. You don't have to squirrel out and go after the kill. Just wait for your opportunity. Be a Romulan about it. Sit, stalk, and strike when the iron is hot. Okay, that was Klingon saying, but you get my point. Next, and for my final video today, I bring you Heavy Tank 12. Have a total damage blocked by your armor equal or exceed the hit points of your tank. So I am bringing the key 32 for that. Very great hold down tank. It's got 1,550 health points, so I need to block 1,550 points minimum. And I need to cause 1,000 damage. That's your primary. Secondary is win the battle and survive. So Pim and I are platooning. He's in a Centurion, which is very much like the American tanks. It's a hold-down tank. It's got very little body armor. It's got very little turret armor except for around the mantlet. So if he holds down like the T-32 and the T-34, I got a Tiger in my way. Come on, pal, move it! Beep, beep! Come on, Granny! Anyway, what I am trying to show you is the mantlet. If you just hold down, I'm spotted, hold down, hide the body, and only show the turrets, not a lot can pin this tank along with the T-34. It's why I love these American tanks. Pim just got a shot on that Cromwell. Hellcat bounced once off my mantlet. Why he's shooting for the turret, I don't know when I had my body straight out there, but that's his mistake, and he will learn a valuable life lesson for that later in the game. And I'm giving my secrets away. Why am I doing that? I don't know, but, you know, whatever. It helps you all, so that helps me, I think. I'll just go with that. And I had to shoot the mountain. Anyway, the Tiger 2 got a shot on me. Tiger 2 can throw out approximately 200 to 300 damage per shot. The Hellcat, approximately the same. So I blocked maybe, at most, 600 minimum.
That one didn't go through.
4. And I just blocked that one. My treads ate that. I'm not entirely sure if that one actually counts. There I blocked an AMX 5100. So, again, this one is just normal. Go about your daily business, go about your normal routines with the heavy tanks. Just do the smart thing. Don't be overzealous with these missions. Yes, there have been people complete them in 24 hours from the start, and that is redonkulous. It's because I'm not trying to insult anybody, I'm just describing they have no lives. Okay, there, I said it. I have this thing called a job, which eats up 40 plus hours of my day. I can't... Damn you, thief! I was gonna ram him! Oh well. I already had my ram yet again. I just wanted to rub it in the MM's face, but no!
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Okay, that one hurt. Anyway, but no, I have a real life. I'm a normal... well, quote-unquote normal person. I don't know how normal one can be when you've got me. And that T-32 gave me a good shot. Ow. Anyway, this Tiger and I go through it for a bit, but... what was I talking about? Right, the missions. That's why we're here. The video is about the missions. Again, go about your daily business. You don't need to do anything exuberant or extravagant or massive daily everything. Just go about your day. Eventually you will get it. And hello, there's the T-32 again.
Penetration.
So, all I'm doing is the normal American heavy tank job. I'm hull down behind an enemy tank, exposing just my turret when I can, and I am dealing out punishment. So I am getting... Come on, reload! Thank you, got it! I am dealing out damage that needs to be dealt. I need at least 1,000 damage. I have that by now. And the damage blocked. I probably have that by now as well, just by staying hull down and letting them shoot my mantlet. That Tiger has probably learned his lesson not to engage me in this position, so he's backing off. He really does not like me on this hill right here or behind his friend. But unfortunately, that hill is in my way. He's right there. Ah, he got away. The KV-2, the Hellcat, and the Centurion are all going after him. It's a bum rush to the enemy kill. Who gets it? Not me. But anyway, that is what I've been up to the past few days. And my point with this video, the missions will come in time. I have had a hard time learning that one. I'm a thick thick-headed German, or excuse me, a thick-headed Klingon, whatever, it's all in the same. My point is just go about your missions, and eventually you'll need help with a few, especially the platooned ones, but eventually you will get it. Just keep in mind what mission you're on, so you're not trying to complete a mission you're not on. Or like I've done, thinking I'm in a heavy tank when I'm actually in a medium tank, and I'm trying to get a ram kill in a medium tank, and I get the kill and I wonder what the heck just happened. Oh, wait, I was in a Cromwell. Right. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope this long video has not sent you all to the rubber room, and I appreciate you sticking around to watch. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, que plus souffle. And because you've all been so patient and cooperative with me through this very long video, a little squirrel for you here at the end. Squirrel moment. Enjoy.